Hey everybody. Means year-old playing class. Um, so whoa, what is happening? I did something. Anyway, I'm gonna talk for a second. Speedrun, but I had to do a Super Mario 64 speedrun for the class. Fun, stuff like that. Um, that. Anyway, lots of fun we had. Probably not. That's how it works. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, so Super Mario 64 speedrunning, sorry, right there. And we are going to try to beat it as fast as possible. 16 stars category. One. And I'll talk about the
Mario, please come to the castle.
talk about
Baked a cake for you. Yours truly.
tricks is like do them when we running save states, which means save the game and go back to that point at any time. Press of a button. A lot easier when speedrunning. So yes, it is technically speeding if the leaderboards run. But, you know, life is life, and done with. I think the world record. We're not gonna get it. This no game like the first time. Maybe. But... yeah, okay. Getting it. Fine. Normally, sometimes you can skip opening cutscene with Lakitu. Do it right, and you're gonna. A lot of this game is. There's a lot of mash, especially when you get into the more famous. There is a really cool trick you can do there. That Bob-omb. Okay, I just need to get up on the pole. Got it. Times. Change out. Round a sec, real. 3. Play. Jump. Here. Now, I'm using a program called Live Split, which is that timer, and then the little sections you're assuming it's working properly. So, the sections are basically where I've decided to split the game up into little chunks that I don't have to go for one huge run. Do little chunks and see how fast I'm going relative to each individual section. And it reminds me wrong. Should be on Canonless. Also, that's the split I should do. Not on sec. We do over here. Up here. That. This is a very precise setup. Normally there's a star in that wall right there. Normally, you have to... Normally you have to just go activate the cannon, and you can't do that first. But no matter what, that star is always there. So what we can do is we can do a specific setup like I did there with a specific set of movements that will get us to that star. No matter what, it's quite nice. Now we do chip off wall. Do what's called the wall kick star. What I have called the wall kick star because there's a lot of stars that even more wall kicks will work. Is it official name? It's not what I call it. Do it, but you know it's not. Oh, shooting to the wild blue. Mountains and that was just Xbox telling us that I can open Cool Cool Mountain. Now we go to the top of the here. That's not what we do. Okay. We're having difficulty. Granted, this is like the first run of the day, so it's ridiculously bad. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm trying to make it around this wall here. Difficult. This is pretty much the only way, fastest way to do this. I have to do that twice. So, you know, sometimes I get it really fast, sometimes I don't. You fight King Womp. Now there's this really old glitch that if you just do that basically. Top tower is what I'm on now. Climb back up the tower. Gonna be a lot of meat getting, by the way. I'm not gonna get it. Showing the route. I could be cheap, edit stuff. Don't really edit stuff and then not giving a fun. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know you. Well, we gotta wait a sec. I know there's probably faster ways to do this. I've never had any success with any of the faster ways to do this tower. Although, I'm gonna be honest, music never gets old. These levels. Anybody who says otherwise is... Unless you've played like hundreds of thousands. 5 stars, which means I'm on to Cool Mountain. And the baby penguin star. Side dive. Okay, hop in. Now, baby penguin's pretty easy. I will warn you that I am playing on an emulator. So I probably won't be able to on an emulator. Or I could try. It's all icy and slippery controls easy. Penguin. Jump here. Don't have to walk down the mountain. Why? Cool. By the way, I'm not jumping. It bounces to you how fast you bounce. I'm on the first slide star. Back into Cool. I'll let the music. And here at the end, I'm going to jump and hit my head, because that stops all my movement. Fall down here, gets me to the door faster. You can get stuck up there soon. Like that. Now there's one more star I need to get before I can go to the first Bowser fight. It should be split as a secret slide or something like that. I can't remember. Over here. Run over here. Lots of doors being... I could do wall kicks will work on the other. If I do it right. I really like that slide thing. Okay, well, I don't care. Unless I do this slide absolutely perfectly. Oh, I do get it, because there's a guaranteed star and then there's super duper uber secret. Bowser 1, baby. You're gonna see it freeze for a sec sometimes. That's because I had it out, check my splits. Not have the second monitor splits. Alrighty, let's get to this one. First Bowser. Bowser in the Dark World. Oh my goodness, I saved that one second time. First time I did it way better. This is what it feels like to play this game. Especially when speed running. Crap, it's a bit of a pain. Okay, now that I'm up here. Long jump. I think you can actually peel J through. Don't quote me on that. I think I saw it in the past one. TAS is a tool assisted speedrun. Don't know when they use when they can go through like frame by frame and choose exactly what the character does. Normally I'd silly kick up this, but I'm so bad at silly kicks. I'm behind on Bowser for sure. Normally I get that like first. Alright. Now. Here we go. And Bowser, it came up really bad at throws. So say it with me, guys. In 3, 2, 1. So long, gay Bowser. Oh, I missed. Yeah. I'm really bad at Bowser fights. To be honest, that's where most of my time loss comes from. So, yeah, if you're gonna speedrun this game or just play it, practice the Bowser fights. Because, oh my goodness, they are the absolute worst. Like, seriously, the worst. Next split, which will be in Lethal Lava Land, down in the basement. So let me... Got the key. So this game is split into 3 areas. The main lobby, which is what we've been playing in, which holds Bob-omb Battlefields, Cool Cool Mountain, Jolly Roger Bay, and Whomp's Fortress, and you know it. And then you have the basement, which holds first and foremost Lethal Lava Land, Sandlands, and finally Hazy Maze Cave. And we will be entering all of these stages to get next 7 stars. Because, yes, I know it's called 16-star run. Oh, and it also holds the secret level, called Dire Dire Docks, which is... Well, I'll show you. Behind the Mips wall. And the Mips wall, or the Mips walls, it's technically doors, but, you know, you have to be able to clip through doors, and I, a creature of mere flesh and bone, cannot do that. So we use a magical bunny rabbit named Mips, that I will get to in a second, but as for right now, I basically just play these levels as fast as I possibly can. And this puts us at 10 stars, which means we need 2 from Shifting Sandland, and then 3 from Hazy Maze Cave, technically. I only get 2 from Hazy Maze, and then there's a couple secret stars. But this one, this star right here, is probably the most precise. And if I just... Oh, shoot. Okay, well, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump down here. We're gonna get the second... We're gonna get the second star. So this is how you silly kick. Don't worry about it. You know, just more spamming. So that's Pyramid Star. And then let's get this Bird Star, shall we? This one usually takes me the long. Sometimes I get it really fast, sometimes I don't. And I miss the Fly Guy. So we're just gonna sit here and get really comfortable with the movement for a second. Got it. Apparently I don't have to get comfortable with the movement. That's good. So, we're at 12 stars. I should be at, okay, Boulder Stars. Now we run this way. Don't run into the wall. Playing. Jump up here. It's not advisable. Here. And it says Swimming Beast in the Cavern, but no. We run over here. And we go this way every single time. But if you wanted to see all of Hazy Maze Cave, you came to the wrong person. I know. That. Grabbing stupid. Alright, there we go. Boulder Star. Number 1. Just a bunch of wall jumps. Okay, then for your 14th star. You need 15 stars for Mips to spawn. 14th, you come over here and you talk to Toad. Once you have 13 stars, he'll spawn. And I think maybe he either spawns or he just gives you the star. I can't. Maybe he's always here. He just. And you can grab that and then hop back in. And I don't split that one. And let's, you know, instead of doing the wall, the emergency exit, I'm gonna do Swimming Beast in the Cavern. Because it's flashier, and I want to be flashy today. That's how I'm feeling, okay? I screwed it. Basically, if you do it right, you can push Mario through the wall. That. Way fast, and that's way faster than the way you're normally supposed to do it. And we're on Mips. Okay, so Mips is the magical bunny. Remember that. Mips the magical bunny is the key to all success. Okay? If you do not like grabbing 50 or even 30 stars, run down here and you grab Mips at this corner because it's... Okay, we're having tough time. It's fine. I'll survive. Get Mips here. Got him eventually. Okay. Now, do not grab his star, otherwise he will disappear. So you grab him, walk away, and now you can jump. Move fast. Run over here. To the door. And then you walk up against the door. And then you crouch. And I miss. But our goal is to get Mips on the other side of this door. Because Mips can let you clip through doors. And clipping through doors lets you bypass star requirement. So if I walk up into this door, I press X. It's X for me, it's B actually. I think. Not working. So we're gonna be here a bit. This usually takes the longest. Just sit here and you whoop, around, grab him, grab him. Nope. Which I don't know what just happened. Spin the camera around. Corner. Oops. This is the hardest part. It either works or it doesn't, and you really like. There is a way to get it reliably. You just put. So. We're just gonna get to stare at Mario while he. Perfect. Get him on the other door. Every time I start saying we're gonna be here a while, it works. So we walk over here, jump up here, and now we can get. So normally these doors. I'll show you when I get to the other side. Normally these doors, you need a certain amount of stars to get through them. In this case, it's 30. It takes 30 stars to get. I didn't show you. It takes 30 stars to get through this door normally. But because we have Mips, the magical rabbit, we were able to get through it with 15. Now, to get this water gateway to move on to the next Bowser, we have to get 1 star in Dire Dire Dog. So, what we do is the fastest star and the easiest one to get, called Board Bowser Sub. Come over here, and you go down, up and over, down here, and yeah, I'm gonna slow down here because this submarine is the biggest ram hog you'll ever see since Ark Survival Evolved, right? Just that or Google Chrome, holy crap. Anyway, now, so over here, it doesn't lag in the actual game because I'm ROMing it, if you want to call it. I'm a little slow. It's fine. Hop. Up, hop out of the water. I like to stay here. Up, back and sub. Done, do that. Bowser 2. Now I have 16 stars. I will not grab a single other star the rest of this run. Alright? That is the last one. That's not how you should. Usually it's a lot. Oh my goodness. Camera right now? Jump. Cook. Okay, climb this. Normally I am. Oh crap. Okay. Go, it's fine. Keep running. Okay. That's quite unfortunate. We just kind of get to sit here and look while we wait for the cycle back up. Okay. And we're back on the run. Happened to me before I did. Lots of fun. This Bowser's just annoying, he's not that hard. And there are ways to, cheese Bowser in most fights. But, same shtick as last time. Run around him, grab his tail. Spinny. And 3, 1. So long, gay Bowser! And a miss. Oh, again, I don't actually know what he does. That in class last time. He's supposed to say something though, but it totally just sounds like the long gay Bowser, and it's perfect. That time he just said, "Baby, you're not fun, man." Walk forward on the key, and the grabs press. Split button, which means I'm on the BLJs. Now, this is what I like to call the bane of my existence. Now, the most, and when I say the most, I mean the most. Alright, I can't get back up. You have to hop back in this level, go in there, exit course, which brings you back to the lobby. Only way to get it. It's also faster. Walk up to the store. Open it. Jump over here in the corner. And do that. And you notice I have my camera on Mario instead of Lakitu. So we come over to this staircase. Now, anybody who knows speedrunning, I now get to sit here and jam my Tookus into some stairs and build up infinite velocity. Now the backwards long jump. Basically. Oh, there we go, perfect. So the long jump, the way it works is it takes your current velocity and it multiplies it by a constant. Forwards, they added a speed cap. You can only go 40 miles an hour or 40 units fast. Well, because it multiplies it and doesn't add velocity, it means that you can, go build up backwards momentum like I am here. Now, I got it pretty fast. That was one of the fastest I've ever gotten it. But it means you can build up infinite backwards velocity, but normally you have a drag coefficient you have to deal with. When you're on a staircase, though, you can do a bunch of backwards long jumps in very quick succession, so drag doesn't have to. Drag can't come into effect like it can if you're on a flat surface. And so, backwards long jump was born. And it is probably the most well-known glitch in all of speedrunning. And I'm bad. Anyway, but it's really satisfying to pull off. And I'm gonna be honest, it took me a long time to get it to work first try. The first time I ever did it. And so, you know, there's that. It takes forever. It doesn't take that long to learn. But to do is a pain. Alright, I'm here. I'm on Bowser 3. Now, it's not that bad normally. Bowser 3, I mean, like, the level itself, you know, it's platforming. Same old, same old, same old. Now, perfect. I accidentally grabbed the Bob-omb. Not what I meant to do. I mean, works. Okay. Now, jump up here. This is the last level in the game. After this, over here. Now, anybody knows anything about Final Bowser's, you know that it means you have to hit him 3 times, because this is a boss fight. You know, a normal boss fight, so you have to hit him 3 times on those mines. So you have to use 3 mines in your quest to, win. Now, each one has had a quirk whenever you miss the shot, so the first one stunned you a little bit. The second one, you know, made the platform go all scawampus. This one gets rid of the platform. And as we're about to see here, because I'm bad. Oh, it didn't get rid of the platform that time. That's nice. Okay, now my favorite part about this one is actually the gay Bowser. Because he all rainbow, because, you know, star power and such. So, you know, feel free to mumble under your breath so long, gay Bowser, because he at this point, he definitely knows it. He's gone all Jigglypuff on us. Alright, I don't know my stuff there. I'm really confused myself. But eventually, he deletes the entire platform, and here I'll show you it's a star, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called pause buffer, where it stops it, but the momentum keeps, so I can aim a little bit better. I'm also just bad at the fight, so just remember, this last one sucks, because you can't cheese it. You have to hit that throw. And I'm pretty sure, but I'm not, I'm pretty darn sure, but not 100% sure, that for this last fight, the bomb hitboxes are smaller. That is 100% how it feels. Could just be me. I don't know. But, you know, as you can see, my time is probably through the roof. Yep. Yes! Alright, let's go. And so now, talk to him. Talk to Bowser. Remember, guys, talk to your enemies. And boom. Speedrun over. That's it. Look at my time. 33:17. Not my best. Definitely not my worst. Like I said, world record is like 15 minutes, something around that. So I'm nowhere near world record. But just remember, guys. Practice, practice, practice if you actually want to do this. Get a ROM up and running. Steam has a really good emulator that I'm using called RetroArch. But the ROM itself you can find pretty much anywhere. There's even a special speedrunning ROM. But other than that, you know, see you guys, and I don't know, I hope this is enjoyed. I'm probably sitting there looking at my phone, watching Punch-Out videos or something. If I'm doing that exact thing, please laugh very loud because I know myself too well. Anyway, peace, and subscribe to the channel if you know you can, but the rest of the video is probably inappropriate. Anyway, bye.